I'm here with Xavier Marchal, our EU head of delegation in Ethiopia, who took me to the area of Konso in the southern part of Ethiopia to explain us what is indeed a fascinating challenge for development. Xavier, explain us a bit.
Hi Marcus, and I thank you for coming here with me, and I think it's very important because we are talking a lot about resilience now, particularly in the Horn of Africa. There are meetings all the time, we are making communications and papers and thinking, but here is the people of the Konso living in those mountains, and they've been living here for centuries, shaping those mountains into terraces in order to recuperate each drop of water, and they've developed an agriculture that is sustainable, diversified, and that has allowed those people to live for centuries in a self-sustainable manner, meaning in a resilient manner, in those very, very harsh mountains and this very harsh environment. And you have the village there. The village is concentrated in order not to lose the space that is needed for agriculture. And the secret of the Konso is to have developed a diversified agriculture.
I've got in front of me here, this is Lami too, here also from the Konso village, and he was helping on the project already for some time, and he's explaining us how these terraced architecture is helping bananas. Please.
Okay. So I think this is an irrigation system. They make it because the water which is coming from the village, or the flood which is just cleaning everything from the village, coming here through those irrigation. So when it's too much water, we just close it here, and the water passing into the river.
So it seems to be what, opening now the irrigation?
Opening irrigation.
And you block it with some banana leaves.
Yes.
And you can see how the water is in a very controlled manner and in a traditional way, running down a very controlled incline. We're being helped here and have in front of us the farmer who has just opened up his irrigation, and we've been just asking him to explain how he has combined the traditional agricultural methods with input he has also received partly from the EU-funded activities to make even better use of this arable land.
It says because when we are using the traditional way, we are using only for the farmland, just for cultivating crops. But when we learn from the new, or from the we trained from other projects, we also know how to give the water on time, and in which time we are going to give the water with the plant, and also to make the nursery. And as you see this here, we plant a lot of plantation from the nursery.
He's doing resilience. There is water running here, and he has not read the EU communication to the Council on Resilience, but he's doing it. And the second comment I want to make is that we are in the middle of a forest here. You have banana trees, look at that banana, fruits, papaya, everything here, mangoes. Yet we are in the middle of the dry season. We are in the middle of the dry season. And water is running. Yet this is not a permanent river. That means they found a way to harvest water, to keep it and to use it without losing any drop of it. And the last comment I want to make is that to achieve this, it certainly needs a lot of organization between them, because there is not, he cannot use the water all the time. Other people need to use it too. So we have to they certainly have to coordinate. For that there is a need for a structure. And I think the structure is what we can summarize into that cultural landscape that we are talking about, is making Konso famous. Through their culture, the Konso have developed an agricultural system that has been sustainable for centuries.
Well, here they've just opened another rim in order for the water to flow to the lower terrace. And I've just asked our proud owner of this impressive farm to get back to the question where also the initial EU-funded support through the food security came to help him to diversify further.
So saying thank you to EU and Pharma Africa, which is really giving me a lot of help, because before we are just using for maize, sorghum, and also other crops, not banana and not other fruit plants. Nowadays we have a lot of food from this area, but before we are using the sorghum or maize, and the birds are coming and eating, and we don't gain a lot of food from here. But now I plant a lot, and also I use for cash crop. My children are eating from it, and I'm very happy. Thank you again to the Pharma Africa and the EU.
Troiano, thank you very, very much, and we're all impressed about the entrepreneurial spirit you're showing here to develop this land further with your own means, and also bringing additional income both to your family and also to the village. Thank you. Here's a group of women carrying 20 liters of water back up to their village. Hey, good luck. So we're here at the nursery, which we saw from top, yeah? And please explain again.
He's selling coffee, one seedling of coffee for 4 birr.
And the woman here in the back, is she employed, or is she just helping out?
The other thing, he says she's my wife.
Hey. No, the question, she's now working together with a successful farmer, and I want to know whether this also had an impact on her own situation.
Work of the woman is a bit tough, because when I back from here to the house, I'm going to do everything, preparing food, bring grass for animals, also look after the children. So, and also I'm going to work in a farmland, so it's very hard for me.
And does she feel that there is a good burden sharing here between women of Konso and the men in general?
So she's saying we are living nicely our life. Help which we are doing for each other. We are helping each other. Not only he's coming here and doing a lot and I'm remaining. Also I'm doing a lot and he's doing a lot. So we are making plan in the evening.
Yeah. And how many children does she have?
5.
5, and they're all going to school and healthy?
Two children are going. One, she's the one.
Yeah, here the first one. Yeah. Yeah, and because it's Saturday, they're not at school today, but they help out in the farm and go back to school then.
The family are helping each other.
A big collective effort, it seems. Anyway, thank you very much. Thanks, and good luck for you and the family.